It's become rather undeniable at this point. Listen, I know Joao Pedro has only played 1.5 games. I know we've not seen too much of Liam Delap, but we've seen enough of Nicolas Jackson. And I think that the more the time goes on, the more it becomes obvious that the time has come to an end. With that said, please do like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. With that said, first and foremost, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you Jackson has to go, or are you saying Jackson should stay? Because for me, it's obvious. It is obvious. It's as clear as day. It is clear as day that Jackson's time has come to an end, and it would have been a shame after the Newcastle game if he had been not let go, but like sold. Say we didn't have the Club World Cup, right? I think it was up in the air a little bit more than it is right now. That Jackson clearly has traits that are still going to benefit Chelsea, going to help Chelsea. But the more that you see this sort of frantic nature of him, yesterday more so than ever, and you see Cole Palmer arguing, and it just seems like even he's had enough. And I know I'm kind of putting words into his mouth with that, but the frustration from Palmer is one of, or both, two things, and that is, one, just pass the ball. What are you doing? You're overthinking things. You're messing about. You're taking the piss a little bit there, not passing the ball in that situation. For me, I think it's a little harsh. I don't think it was necessarily a clear-cut open chance for Cole Palmer to be through on goal. But the fact of the matter is, he went for the shot. And quite frankly, I think he was more than justified in that situation. I think we were already 2-0 up at that point. In fact, we were 2-0 up at that point because he came on for Joao Pedro. But it screams flapping. It screams flailing. It screams everything of he's going through the worst time right now. And you do have to feel for him in a way. But also, when you factor in that we have Joao Pedro, who... he's not just scored a goal. He's not just scored a brace. He's not just scored one good goal. He's not just scored two good. Well, he has. He's scored everything. He's done it all. The only thing that was missing was a header, to make it virtually the perfect hat trick. And I can't. Jackson has never really made me feel. And again, I know that it's so early days to be saying this about Joao Pedro, but it's a feeling you get in football. And I feel like Joao Pedro has already showcased enough to which you can sort of formulate an idea that he is, without a doubt, at this point already our starter. For Liam Delap, he's got to be looking at Joao Pedro's performance yesterday and be thinking, oh, Jesus Christ, this is a bit of an issue. Oh, I thought I was the star boy coming into this team, but this guy, whoa, he's hit the ground running, to say the very least. Joao Pedro has done very, very well. Now, I feel as well with Liam Delap, it's a bit of a situation where it's hard though, because all three of them are absolute liabilities, with their personalities being sort of brash and getting sucked into like situations that might get them in trouble. And we saw that with Delap. We've seen it with Jackson. We know that's in Joao Pedro as well. Brighton fans will tell you he's a liability. But right off the rip, right off the bat, you're looking and you're thinking, we've seen quite an issue with Liam Delap already. He's been suspended. I know the suspension issues, or the suspension rules for the Club World Cup, are a little bit over the top. Jackson, we've seen get red cards, silly now, two games for him. And Joao Pedro, he's not played too much to showcase those issues just yet. But I'm saying on the small amount we've seen from Joao Pedro so far, from the small amount we've seen from Liam Delap so far, and from what we know about Jackson, Jackson's got to go. Jackson is a surplus to requirements. You think, oh, he might be able to play on the left wing. No, he won't. He could, but I fucking hope he doesn't. we could do much better than that. Get Rodrigo, you know. We've got all sorts at the moment. And with Madueke most likely now going out the door, an initial bid of £50 million for Madueke was lodged by Arsenal, and apparently we're going to want more than that. We're going to want more than that by quite a considerable amount. And the relationship between Arsenal and Chelsea in the past and now is good regarding the sale of players. We've obviously sold, I think we've sold 6 players in the last 6 seasons or something ridiculous. Or like since it was not 6 seasons, since 2021, we've sold a player every single season or something ridiculous like that to Arsenal. So it begs the question, Arsenal, do you want Nicolas Jackson? Because listen, we can do a deal. We can do a deal. Nwaneri to us, you get Jackson free of charge. How's that sound? We don't want him. Well, you know, he's got talent. He's got real talent. It'll be a damn shame to see him go. But if you want him, you can have him. We'll be gutted. We will be very, very, very upset to see you take Nicolas Jackson and Madueke. I mean, a double header. You know, it's you know, it's just a joke, isn't it? It's just ridiculous how much they seem to love picking up our pieces, and it just never seems to end. Who's the bingo card for next season? Who's that going to be? Who the hell are Arsenal going to try and take off us next season? Because for the life of me right now, I can't put my finger on who Arsenal are going to come in for next season. Robert Sanchez? It could be. It could well be Robert Sanchez that we might be saying, oh, no, please don't take Robert Sanchez. Anyone but that. And then you're thinking, ooh, not the end of the world. But yeah, with that said, I think it's obviously still very much a 2-horse race. One of them's kind of needs the old fucking, you know, he's broken his leg, and you know what happens to horses when they've broken their leg. With that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Would you start Joao Pedro? Would you start Liam Delap? Would you keep Nicolas Jackson at Chelsea? Let me know in the comments down below. Your start, bench, and sell. I think it's pretty damn obvious what it's going to be. Although I think with Liam Delap and Joao Pedro, it could be either way. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. As always, my name is Harry. Up the chills and peace.